Fix the guide wire locking device to the endoscope's working channel. Press on the blue slide clamp to align the device to the endoscope's working channel. After mounting the device, release the slide clamp. Check to make sure the locking device has been safely fixed on the scope. This is a Microtech short wire compatible sphincterotome with preloaded guide wire. Prepare the sphincterotome for use. Remove the metal mandrel out of the sphincterotome's distal tip, attach a syringe to the proximal lural lock hub, and inject saline to inspect injection function. Check the position of the guide wire and make sure the guide wire is inside the sphincterotome. Insert the tip of the sphincterotome through the sealing cap until the blue marker on the sphincterotome catheter has approached the locking device. The sphincterotome is about to come out of the distal end of the scope. Open the clamp on the catheter and separate the guide wire from the open channel on the wall of the sphincterotome's catheter. Secure the guide wire on the locking device. Removing the sphincterotome. To remove the sphincterotome, withdraw the catheter until the blue marker is visible, which means the end part of the open channel emerges in the device entrance of the locking device. Unlock the guide wire. Withdraw the sphincterotome while advancing the guide wire at the same time, making sure the guide wire stays in the same position. Once the sphincterotome is removed, refix the guide wire onto the locking device. Inserting the extraction basket. Remove the protective cap from the basket, attach a syringe to the injection port, and inject saline to discharge air from the injection channel. Operate the handle to close the basket. Insert the guide wire into the tube tip and disengage it from the locking device. Insert the device along the guide wire into the endoscope working channel. Affix the guide wire back on the locking device. Prepare the retrieval balloon for use. Attach a syringe to the injection port and inject saline to discharge air from the injection channel. Inserting the retrieval balloon. Insert the guide wire from the distal end of the retrieval balloon. Slide the device over the guide wire until the guide wire comes out of the catheter's exit ramp. Hold the guide wire and slide the retrieval balloon over the guide wire until the gray marker or the guide wire exit port reaches the locking device. Then insert the retrieval balloon catheter into the scope. Removing the retrieval balloon. Withdraw the retrieval balloon over the guide wire from the scope until the two gray markers on the catheter exits the locking device. Loosen the guide wire from the locking device and continue to withdraw the retrieval balloon while advancing the guide wire at the same time, making sure the guide wire stays in the same position. Once the guide wire is exposed, reaffix it to the locking device and pull the retrieval balloon entirely off the guide wire. Inserting the biliary Nitinol stent set. Insert the trailing end of the guide wire through the tip of the delivery system and advance in short strokes until it exits the guide wire access port. Push the biliary Nitinol stent set over the guide wire into the bile duct and lock the guide wire on the locking device. When the stent reaches the desired position, loosen the safety lock first. Then retract the front handle backwards by one hand to deploy the stent while immobilizing the rear handle with the other hand. Gently slide the front handle backwards along the stainless steel tube. The stent can then be resheathed and repositioned as long as the front handle has not surpassed the point of no return, shown as a black ring marker on the applicator. Removing biliary Nitinol stent set and guide wire. After the stent is correctly positioned and fully deployed, then retract the delivery system and guide wire through the endoscope. Inserting biliary drainage catheter set. Insert the trailing end of the guide wire through the tip of the delivery system and advance in short strokes until it exits the guide wire access point. Once the guide wire is fixed, the whole biliary drainage catheter can be inserted into the scope with the help of the protection tube. Once the stent has been fully advanced into the scope's working channel, the guide wire can be refixed on the locking device. Continue advancing the delivery system until the biliary drainage catheter enters into the common bile duct. After the stent set is correctly positioned, retract the guide wire into the endoscope first. Unlock the delivery system slider lock and advance the biliary drainage catheter into the desired location in the bile duct using the outer tube. Simultaneously, get the inner tube marker to the desired ductal location by retracting the inner tube. Continue advancing the delivery system until the proximal barb of the biliary drainage catheter remains visible outside the papilla. Removing the biliary drainage catheter. Take the delivery system and guide wire out of the endoscope.